Good day, everyone. Welcome to English for academic and professional purposes. I will be your teacher for today, Griselda Manzano Budomo. And for today's lesson, we will understand on how to use our knowledge on text structure to glean or look for the information that we need on a text. Are you ready? Let's have a quick recap. What is English for academic and professional purposes? EAPP is a subject designed to enhance your writing skills, particularly in academic and professional compositions. So if oral communication is focusing for your communication skills orally, this one, the EAPP, is for improving your skills in writing so that you could use it in real life situations such as applying for a job, writing letters of request, or you want to apply for a scholarship. And definitely, this will be very useful for your subject research in the second semester. It is also designed to develop your skills to utilize the appropriate language in academic writing with various disciplines. I will repeat, it is also designed so that you will know what is the appropriate language to different disciplines that you are working or writing about. In addition, English for academic and professional purposes, it is designed to teach you how to use appropriate language in academic writing with various disciplines with the correct text structure. Writing academically will help you also to be critical thinker and convey understanding because, every student deserves to be a strong thinker, meaning you should be good in analyzing which one is true and which one is not. Academic language includes language that is used in textbooks, schools, examinations, and in different disciplines. And when we say disciplines, this refers to the professions, jobs, or works. To make it clearer, disciplines refers to the field of specializations such as business, science, tourism, engineering, medicine, or education. Academic language is different from our everyday spoken English in our social interactions, which is informal. Each type of communication, formal and informal, are both essential. Neither of them is superior. Let's proceed. What are the different strategies or reading strategies that you can use when you are reading so that you can write your academic compositions? Strategies may differ from one person to another. You must look or you must try different strategies so you might identify which one is suitable or applicable to you. What are the purposes of reading? People are reading because of different reasons. They're reading scholarly articles, text, journals, researches, or reviews because they have aim. And some of the purposes might be to get a specific information. Let's say, for example, you were tasked to look the calcium content in the fishbone. So you might be researching because that is very useful for your research. Or you want to get an overview of a text. Or maybe you want to relate new knowledge to the existing one. Or perhaps people are reading because they want to critique an argument, especially nowadays wherein people seem so bright and intelligent in social media. And maybe they want to get general comprehension to specific things. So reading could be very useful as a skill to improve our knowledge. Number 2, speculate author's purpose for writing. Later on, you're going to experience debate in senior high school in other subjects. and it is very helpful for you to look for author which are writing compositions or text or articles which will be very helpful to your argument. Number 3, preview the content of the text. You might get an idea if you're going to look for the glossary, tables, or graphs, especially if it's about research. You might get information how to gather your data and how to explain your results later on after your research. After you get an overview of the structures of text about its tables and graphs, you might want also to predict the content of the text. It will be very helpful for you to be critical thinker. And then there are some of the authors who are posting discussions questions which will help you or guide you what is the content of the text. And also you could note any discussions questions that have been provided, sometimes at the end of the text. So there you are, ladies and gents. That is what you're going to do before reading. Now, at this point, I'm going to teach you and explain to you what are you going to do during reading. Number 1, it's so important to annotate and mark interesting ideas and facts on the text that you are reading. Why? So that you can easily go back and check if you need it again. Okay? Number 2, check your predictions and answer the posted questions. Why it is so important for you to answer the posted questions? Because the writers or the authors are giving this for you to understand well. And number 3, use the headings and transition words. This will help you identify which is the relationship of the text. What are the examples of transition words? Here are some. We have however, but, yet. Also, we have moreover, in addition, nevertheless, on the other hand, hence. So, transition words are just like bridges. They connect one part of the text into another. Let's have number 4. Number 4 is all about creating or listing the unfamiliar words, vocabulary words that you have encountered while reading, and then you could define it later on because it may add to your knowledge of new words so that you could use it in your own writing or speaking in the future. Number 5, connect the text of what you already know about the topic. So, for example, you're writing results and discussions of chapter 4 in research. This is one of the useful part of reading because it could give you additional information or supporting details why the result came that way. There might be earlier researches that is explaining why the result became positive or negative. And lastly, while you are reading or during reading, you can take breaks. Or you can put it into segments, one part, part 2, part 3, so that you will not be exhausted while reading. Now we are at the end of the lesson. So after reading, you're going to summarize what you have read with your own words. You're going to write what you have understood, what is your impression, what is your reaction towards the text. Are you against or pro about the idea of the author? And for your summary, you can use an outline, concept map, or matrix for the various texts that you're writing. The outline can help you to complete the composition or the summary of the text that you're writing. Number 2, you can talk to someone about your comprehension to the idea of the author. So that you can check if you understood it well or correctly. Because there might be chances that you missed something important, and you can learn also while talking or speaking with someone about this topic. And number 3, identify or reread the difficult parts of the text. Why? For you to understand it well. Because I keep on repeating the word understand it well. Because at the end of the day, the main reason why we are reading is to understand it, the information that is exposed or given to us. And finally, you could define the words, vocabulary words that you have seen or encountered in the text. And as I said a while back, you're going or you could use it in your own content or in own writing or speaking later on. So there you are, ladies and gents. Those are the 3 steps in reading. We have the before reading, during reading, and after reading. What is important is that you should know or establish your purpose. If your purpose is to gain information, that's very good. If your purpose is just to accomplish a task given to you by your teacher, you're going to learn something from it. That concludes our lesson for today. Thank you for listening and joining me in the class English for Academic and Professional Purposes. Again, I am Crisalda Manzano Budamo. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.